Hello, everyone. Really excited to be here at this conference. Great community of builders. So now let's talk about Jade. Jade is an hardware wallet, and as we've seen in previous talks, an hardware wallet is a device it's a physical device that you need to protect your private keys from theft. So Blockstream Jade is developed by Blockstream, and it's an hardware wallet. And you can use it with our official wallet, Blockstream Green, as a companion app. Now let's see what makes Jade different. Jade uses a unique protocol designed by Blockstream to protect from key extractions. This protocol is called anti-exfil, and it's only supported by Jade and Shift Crypto, I think. The hardware wallet is fully open source, top to bottom, and you can also do it yourself with just $10 of off-the-shelf hardware and flash our firmware onto it. It offers a high variety of features for newbies as well as advanced users. So how do we protect user keys with Jade? We decided to do this trade-off and add to the architecture a pin server that allows us to enforce 3 attempts lockout for users that try to steal your keys. So after 3 wrong attempts, Jade will wipe everything from the device, thanks to this new approach, unique in its kind. Once Jade is locked, it is basically, there's nothing to get from Jade. Keys are encrypted with state-of-the-art encryption, AES 256 bits keys. So, and thanks to this architecture, we can enforce that after 3 attempts, an attacker doesn't have an opportunity to steal your keys. As I already mentioned, Jade is fully open source from top to bottom, from the firmware to the server side, the pin server, and you can also host it yourself if you don't trust us hosting it. And we are also going to release an umbrella app pretty soon, so you will be able to set up it pretty easily, zero-click setup for the pin server at your home. All the software is fully FOSS under GPL3 license, so you can fully audit, build it, and change it as you wish. So Jade has features for all kinds of users, from the newbies to the advanced users. And thanks to the camera, we can do air-gapped transactions. Jade is able to scan QR codes for partially signed transactions and also show them on the screen. So now we'll see a quick demo of how to set up Jade with Blockstream Green, which is the official companion app, but not the only wallet that supports Jade.
How to set up Blockstream Jade with Green. With Jade's ability to use Bluetooth or USB-C, Jade is the easiest way to secure your Bitcoin using a hardware wallet. Tap Use Hardware Device. Read the modules. The modules explain how Jade is a specialized device designed solely to protect your Bitcoin. Tap Connect Jade. Power up your Jade and select Initialize. Create a new wallet. For a simple setup, click 12 words. Safely record your recovery phrase. Your recovery phrase is your wallet. If you lose access to your Jade, your recovery phrase will allow you to recover your Bitcoin. Blockstream Jade will test if you recorded your recovery phrase down correctly. Properly confirm your recovery phrase. Choose your connection method to pair Jade. iOS devices support Jade via Bluetooth, while Android users can use Bluetooth or plug in Jade via USB. Tap Continue to create a new PIN. Confirm your PIN entry. In Blockstream Green, create a new account. Congratulations! You are now able to receive and send Bitcoin using your Blockstream Jade and Green.
OK, so as we have seen in the video, Jade can be used with USB, with Bluetooth, or with QR codes via the camera. If you're paranoid about Bluetooth, we also release a firmware version that doesn't have any Bluetooth code, and it's a no radio version, so you can use it air-gapped with the camera and not worry about Bluetooth. Since we have talked about the camera, now we'll see a small demo of how Jade works with PSBTs, partially signed transactions, and signing the transaction.
Now that we've received some funds to our wallet, let's send them to our Blockstream Green wallet on our desktop or mobile phone. But instead of signing the transaction via USB, we'll be doing this with a QR code. And then on my phone, I'm going to click Blockstream Green. From here, I want to receive funds to it, so I'm going to press Receive, and then copy the address that Blockstream gives to me. And this is when I'm going to go over to Nunchuck, and I'm going to go into a wallet that has some funds in there. From there, I'm going to press Send, and then I'm going to send all of the funds that are within this wallet to my Blockstream Green. So I'm going to press Send All, and then from there, I'm going to input my address from Blockstream Green, and then I'm going to press Create Transaction. Great. So we've made the transaction, but now I need to sign the transaction on my Blockstream Jade. So to do that, I'm going to press Sign, and then I'm going to press Export Transaction. From there, I'm going to press Export via QR. And this is when I go to my Blockstream Jade, and I need to bring up the camera. So I'm going over to QR Scan, and it's going to pull up the camera. And from there, I'm simply going to scan the QR. As you can see, I got that progress bar moving along nicely. So just hold it there. And from there, the Blockstream Jade is going to show me the address that I copied over from Blockstream Green, along with the amount of sats that I'm going to send to the Blockstream Green wallet. If everything looks good, you press check mark. And then from there, the Blockstream Jade is going to show me the fees that I'm going to pay. And if that looks good to you, then you can simply press the check mark. From there, the Jade is going to pull up its own QRs, and you will now need to import this into your Nunchuck. So to do that, you want to put the Jade down and press Import Signature. You're going to want to scan the Jade with your phone. As you can see, that progress bar at the top of the phone is going across nicely. And from there, the Nunchuck wallet is going to show that we have signed the transaction, and it is simply waiting for us to broadcast the transaction to the Bitcoin blockchain. So if everything is all right with you, simply press Broadcast Transaction. And just like that, you've sent your first transaction out of your Jade wallet by signing a partially signed Bitcoin transaction.
Okay. Okay, so let's talk about more Jade features for the ones that are more advanced users, let's say. So we have multi-sig wallets with descriptors. Jade is able to scan descriptors from the camera and register the descriptor on the device. We have BIP85 recovery phrase for generating child keys and child wallets. We have the anti-exfil support, as I said before, that allows us to prevent key leakage through signatures. And also we have the TOTP generation for authentication, and a duress pin, which you can use under physical threat. You type this pin, and everything is wiped from the device. As you have seen in the video, the demo was done with Nunchuck. So Jade is not only supported on Green, which is the app from Blockstream, but many other wallets support Jade, such as Sparrow, Nunchuck, Spectre, Bitcoin Core, Blue Wallet, Electrum, and Keeper. So if you want to know more about Jade, just visit blockstream.com/Jade to know more. Here's the QR code. And if you're interested in know more, we have a booth right in front of the beer robot. We are waiting you there. We are also selling some units that are going away fast. So if you're interested, just come and ask us any questions that you have. Yes, that's all. Okay, that's okay. Thank you all. We have a few minutes for some questions from the audience, if you want.
How large can the size of a transaction be so that you can scan the QR?
You mean with the camera?
Yes.
So the question was, how big is the transactions that you can sign with QR code. There is a size limit because transactions can be very large, but Jade has enough memory to build and sign a transaction with tens of inputs. So that's a limit in memory of the device. Of course, the hardware wallet is a device with a low amount of memory, so there's going to be some transaction that may be too big for Jade to sign. But it's one of the hardware wallets with the largest amount of memory.
Okay, but the problem wouldn't probably be the memory. It would be the size of a QR code. Because if it gets too tight, it's difficult to scan.
The QR codes that we generate and we scan are animated. So basically, the transaction is split into many smaller QR codes, and Jade can read them in sequence. So a lot of data can be transferred between a Jade and the companion app.
Hi, you mentioned running this on Umbrel. When can we expect to run this on Start9 server?
We are testing this during these days. We're making sure everything is smooth and should be out in a few weeks. So the question was about the release of the Umbrel app to run your own server. So that's coming soon, pretty soon. Soon TM.
Thank you, Domenico. I have a question about the multi-sig configuration. So if I have understood correctly, in the 3 keys scenario, we have one Jade, one key, one green key, and the other one, is it possible, a Google Authenticator, for example?
OK, so what you're referring to is the 2 of 3 feature on Blockstream Green.
Yes.
So with the 2 of 3 feature, the user has 2 keys. And the server has just one, so the server cannot spend without the user, of course. So the server will only sign if you pass the 2-factor authentication, while the other 2 keys, one can be on Jade, and the third one, you can hold it in cold storage, so that the server, if the server disappears, you still have 2 keys, and you can move your funds independently without waiting for any lock time or stuff like that. So the third key is for you to be independent from the server and be able to move if the server stops running for some reason.
OK, thank you.